Everybody to see AR LOS Carter today react to My Team Romantic.
You've got it wrong. This isn't solely my fault. Yukino shit is like that too. Just let me finish. When people are stubborn, it's annoying as hell, right?
Thanks for your self-introduction.
You're welcome. But I'm not talking about myself. But yeah, I can be like that. Anyways, why are you walking so fast? People walk that fast when they want to dodge suspicious dudes peddling stuff on the street.
I'm not interested.
Fanta drinks in there. Okay, so welcome. This is My Team Romantic Comedy SNAFU Climax Season 3 Episode 6. Let's get into it. Sorry, the intro came quicker than I expect. Okay, let's get into it. Right. Intro finish.
Why did you choose these two? You choose these two. I'm sorry about this.
For what?
Maybe if I hadn't started this whole prom thing, it wouldn't have gotten complicated. No? What's with the look?
It wasn't that. Rather, it was great timing.
Huh?
If we didn't put a stop to it somewhere, I think it would have dragged on like this forever. We needed to have a goal or some kind of stopping point.
Oh, I see then.
I'm sorry about this. You kind of got caught up in it.
Oh, no, I'm fine with it. As long as the prom is a success, I really don't mind.
Oh.
The place that they are, it looks nice. Kind of remind me of a place that I know.
Hey,
Huh?
tell the truth. Why are you so fixated on having a prom?
Well, that came out of nowhere.
Because you never really told me any of the details.
Let me think. Well, I guess it must be because Miss Hiratsuka is going to transfer this year.
You already knew about that?
Yeah, kind of. I'm doing the farewell address, you know, so I just happened to find out.
Huh?
Wow.
And that's when it really hit me. I was going to regret it if I didn't give them a proper send-off and a big fancy farewell.
Oh, you care that much for Miss Hiratsuka? Such a heartwarming bond. Miss Hiratsuka got upset with her nearly every day. Ishiki would only respond with arrogance and half-assed solutions. But now, Miss Hiratsuka, your love has reached all the way to your students' hearts.
I mean, that's a strong word to use, but I guess it's true to some extent.
Huh? What? What's that?
But that's the type of person you really are, right? You seem like you'd totally have regrets if you didn't do anything.
Yeah, I guess you could be right.
I might actually be that type of person, too.
Oh.
Despite how it may seem, I don't really have a lot of friends, you know?
Well, how exactly do you see yourself? Go ahead, continue.
All I have are you guys. That's the reason. I'm doing it for you, Yukino, Yugihama, and Tobe, plus a bunch of others. I want to give you guys a proper send-off while I'm still able to.
You're actually pretty benevolent, aren't you?
This is also I don't have any regrets left. I'm doing this for me. Besides, you want to leave feeling refreshed, right? So that's the reason I want to have a prom. It's like this. By intentionally taking on extra work, I would be committing a lot of time, pondering and ruminating on things, and getting exhausted and frazzled. Which then means getting sick of it and hating it all, and that's when I can finally embrace giving up. Then, as a result, saying goodbye becomes a refreshing experience.
Well, I guess I sort of get what you're saying.
Really? In that case, you better get your act together. Here, which one do you want?
They look to be the same. But when given a choice, something must be chosen.
What?
It's nothing. Don't worry.
One had more meat and the other one didn't have that much meat. That's what I noticed.
You're graduating soon, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
For graduation. Like, what do you do?
What? That's a weird question. Do for graduation. Oh, I'm going on a graduation trip.
Huh? But I didn't hear anything about a trip.
Because you're not coming with me? This isn't a family thing, it's a friends thing.
Any sort of an overnight trip is a no-go. As your brother, I forbid...
And there's
Yeah.
also a graduation party. But that just means going out to eat with everybody in my class.
Oh, I see.
Nice.
Realistically,
Naughty.
though, does that really include everyone? There's always people who don't get invited to stuff like that. Parentheses, like me, close parentheses. Is there anything else, like a big event or
Like
something
me.
like that?
Huh? What event? Oh, well, I guess the senior farewell is kind of like an event, but I'm not really sure.
The senior farewell? Oh, to say goodbye to the third years. What do you do at that one again? I think something happens there. Maybe like... Bathed in the light of the early spring. 1, 2. We boys
1, 2, and we girls
will graduate.
will graduate also.
That sort of thing, right?
Nope, that's different.
Oh, but you were totally into it.
That's the graduation oath, and it's for grade school.
Oh, is it? The only times I've had a graduation were in grade school and middle. I don't have that much experience graduating.
So there's nothing like a senior farewell in high school?
That's right. I don't think we have anything like that.
That's unfortunate.
But
Huh?
we're going to have a prom starting this year.
Huh? Wow, awesome! That's so cool! You're gonna do this?
Yeah. Logically, there's nothing I can stand on to make that claim. Hell, I don't even know what I'm actually going to do at this point. But even so,
I can't
the
believe
prom
it.
is
That's
definitely
totally
going to happen.
awesome.
That much I'm sure of.
You gotta get some more ideas. Ask other people for help.
Oh, morning.
Hey,
Jeez, time sure does fly, huh? I barely made it here on time.
Remembering when she was
so,
sorry.
you okay yesterday?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I was totally fine yesterday. Sorry about all that. Sorry, that was foolish. But I told you, right? That sort of thing happens to girls all the time. For real. What about you? What happened after you left?
Well, I guess a lot happened. I decided to try and make the prom happen.
Huh? Oh, yeah?
So, maybe you head home without me today.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
By the way, that's not just for today. It'll probably be like this for a while now.
Fine, I get it. It's because you're helping Yuki-nan, right?
Well, it turns out I'm going to compete against her instead.
Mm-hmm. Huh? What?
Well, don't misunderstand. It's just she's stubborn like a bull. There's no hope cooperating. That's why I'm competing against her. It's the only option to associate with her.
Oh. You know, Hiki, sometimes you're just incredibly dumb.
You're wrong. Sometimes I'm incredibly not dumb.
Did you even talk to her?
Do you think talking could solve this?
I guess not.
See? Not dumb. That's why turning it into a competition is the only way.
Yep.
The first step is to bring this prom
Being
stuff
smart.
to an end. No talk happens before then. As for the club, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Hey, Hiki?
Huh?
Would you mind if I helped you out with that?
I considered a variety of things. We need to somehow sway the PTO by giving them a new bias.
New bias. Oh, like
Not
vibes.
that. What's with that? I get it. Look, you can't just bring up a totally different word as if it makes sense. Bias is, when your assumptions and way of thinking skew a certain way, maybe, but I'm not sure.
Oh.
So, in order to create a new bias, we're going to plan one more prom, completely separate from the one Yuki Noshida and the student council are planning already.
Why so?
Right now, the existence of a prom is considered to be bad. However, if we create something that's even worse than that, then the PTO would be more open to the old prom, right?
Makes sense, I guess.
See.
Sugar makes you gain weight, so it's better not to eat things like ice cream or any sweets.
Okay, that's out of nowhere.
But when an ice cream with half the calories enters the discussion as a new option, you start thinking that it might be okay to have some.
Yeah, I can eat 2 of them.
That's wrong, but, well, you get the idea. We'll plan another prom that will make the original look good. By giving them the 2 options, we'll make the PTO feel like they have to choose one of them.
Oh, makes sense. The prom that Yukinon and Iroha are doing is the one with half the calories. But you know, they never wanted the prom from the beginning. What if they say no to both proms?
Good point, but I don't think that will be a problem.
Huh?
That's because the admin doesn't actually want to make us cancel the prom. If they did, then they wouldn't use voluntarily.
You're right.
So we're good on that.
Yeah.
Oh,
The problem is we have to make an awful yet legitimate prom proposal. It needs to be fairly serious and doable for it to work.
yeah,
So
I
you
get
need some
that.
people.
Considering that, we're seriously lacking in both time and manpower. On top of that, we have absolutely zero budget to work with.
I guess the better question is, what do we have?
Allow me to introduce the best helper on the market, a person with excess time and who will work for absolutely no pay. A student from our high school. Order now and get them free 24/7.
That's exploitation. Let's be real. Are there any people who will actually go out of their way to make a plan designed to fail?
That's the real problem. I'll try and call some people who might be up to the challenge.
Me too. Want some salad?
Just a
Damn.
bit.
The
Don't give me
spaghetti with
any
shrimp.
tomatoes.
Eat the tomatoes too. It's not good to be so picky.
I'm not picky. Tomatoes just make me seriously gag. Those things are all gloppy, you know? I hate tomatoes.
But that's what's good about them. Here.
Yeah.
I hated tomatoes as well. I ain't gonna lie. I hate the tomato on salad. I had to eat it
You're
with.
such a little kid.
One time I tried it, and I started liking it. I like okay. I like tomatoes and
There are a lot of
salad.
adults out there that hate tomatoes as well.
Yep.
Ha! First off, I'm sorry for calling you here. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Sure.
I have an unfortunate announcement to make.
Huh?
Do you know what a prom is?
Huh, no idea. Therefore, it will now become something I know. Oh, what is this demonic event that exists solely to satisfy ephemeral hedonism while also seeking validation? People who do these things are always the same once they get to college. It's all so like my high school had this prom, which they spout off in their cool event clubs, totally exaggerating the truth and falsifying their past to become a
They're
historical.
trying to hold a prom at our high school, but we are going to oppose this prom. We're hoping that you all might help us out with accomplishing that.
We're basically anti-prom then, right?
No, we can't do that.
That's not too far from the truth, I guess.
What are you saying?
I see, so we really are anti-prom then.
Opposition may be opposition, but that doesn't mean we are anti-prom here. We will have a prom.
Huh?
What?
So, I was hoping that you all might be able to help us come up with a new plan for that prom.
Hachiman, I'm going to ask something. If I don't, then this will just end in me not really understanding like always. I kind of hate that. Hachiman, what do you want to do? Hearing you talk about it, I didn't get the impression you were interested in having a prom. Moreover, it's kind of weird that you're keeping this from Yuki Noshida.
Well, that's because...
I'm sorry, but we want to properly understand where you're coming from with this idea of yours.
Iki?
Honestly, I really couldn't care less about the prom itself. Yuki Noshida's trying to make this prom happen on her own. That's why she doesn't want my help. But still, it's just... I want to make that school prom a reality for her.
Sure.
If it's in my power. The plan I'm making is a throwaway one, in a certain sense. Essentially, it's going to amount to nothing. If you're fine in spite of that, I'd appreciate it.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm helping Yukinoshita, so I have to focus on that.
Sure, I understand. Actually, I really appreciate that you're helping her and the others.
I'd do it even without you saying that. But I do wish you much success. Same here. I have my club, so I can't help with much of anything. But just let me know when you need some extra manpower. I know everyone in the tennis club will help.
Thanks a lot. I'm counting on you.
At this time of day, they must be around the Lucky West Arcade, or maybe they're at Numa Ace instead, though I can't be sure. They do get around after all.
Hey, Sayamakuza, are you with us here?
Well, it seems I have no choice. You needed manpower, right? Open your schedule tomorrow. I will be in touch.
Thanks. You're a huge help.
Just wait and hold on to all hope, my friend.
Dude, seriously? Right in the middle of the restaurant is so not the time. I mean, that was wicked cool, but still.
Kiki, what are we going to do?
Let me think. For the time being, we should find materials so as to draw up a plan for some kind of proposal.
Which room should we choose?
Well, I'll be working, so I prefer one with a recliner.
Thought so. But if we're going to write up a proposal and come up with things, wouldn't it be best to pick a room with a screen for movies?
That might be hard to do if the computer we use doesn't have PowerPoint.
That's true, I guess.
We have rooms with that available.
Oh, that's really a thing? Thank you for your help. You heard her.
Okay, we'll take this pair room.
So hey, I actually looked up some prom stuff too. Our school doesn't have a building like this, right? This looks like a dance hall.
Yes.
It probably isn't a specific
Prom
place for
variant,
prom to
yeah.
prom.
Oh, then let's have it at Disney.
Yeah, that would be impossible budget-wise.
I know that, but I wanted to say it.
Though that is a very Chiba-centric place to have it.
As far as the rest of the world knows, it's more like
It's in
Tokyo.
Chiba, period.
You're so stubborn. Then Ryugujo Spa Hotel Mikazuki.
That's super Chiba-centric, but not fitting for a prom.
Well, that's not really true. I went there before with my family. See?
Huh? God, Mama, genetics are amazing. What's with this? It's obscene. It's like one of those pools that used to have crazy college parties.
It's not obscene.
Anywhere that's kind of far will pose a problem. I want to take pictures beforehand, so close is good.
All right, some pictures. Oh, how about the beach?
What beach are you talking about?
You know the one. It's right near the school.
That's Tokyo Bay, you know.
So what? It's fine, though. Since it is that beach. We can even see it from the school, right? And also, every evening the sun goes down behind the ocean, and when I see that, I think how pretty it is, and how much fun I actually had that day. And also, I think about how I wish this day would go on, like forever.
Yeah, okay.
I faked falling asleep. I wish the movie would just never end. I pretended not to see it the entire time, but I had already noticed it. Doing stuff like this changes nothing, because the ending is already set in stone. But this was all I could do. I was happy just being together, just having time for the three of us, just having a place where we could stay as a group. So I decided to do what I could to make that happen. It was unfair, and an excuse, and a lie. I actually knew all of that. But please, just let this time continue on for a little while longer. I promise to let it end. I promise not to have any hopes that something will happen. I also promise to stop the tears that threaten to overflow at any instant. Please, give me just a little more time to cry in this place where no one is watching. Please turn the lie that I keep feeding myself into a reality. That is all I have. Please allow me, together with her, to bring this relationship to its proper end.
Yeah.
But please,
Yugihama has.
don't let it end.
Damn.
The body temperature that I felt through my cheek was warmer than expected. He did his best not to move so that I wouldn't wake up. The slightly stiff shoulder I laid my head on was bigger than I imagined. The movie will be over soon. Finally, the long credits will roll, and I'll have to pretend to finally wake up. Then I will tell yet another lie.
Damn, Yugihama. This is bad for her. Well, that's the reaction, guys. Hit that like button, like the video, subscribe for more reactions to my teen romantic comedy SNAFU Season 3 or Climax Episode 6. And I'll see you guys in the next video to upload. Adios. Damn. This is getting dramatic.